Today, we are comparing every LEGO Star Wars official gunship set from the years 2002 to 2023, excluding microfighters. As always, this list is based on my opinion, so let's talk about the lowest ranked gunship in this list. Set number 75354, the Coruscant Guard gunship. And yeah, this gunship has a lot of things going against it, but also surprisingly a few going for it. First, that colorway is fantastic. Getting a Coruscant Guard gunship is a Clone Wars fan's dream. My kind of dream, honestly. It's such a unique ship and a great look. The Clone Wars designers put their hearts into the ship, and the LEGO designers put their hearts into recreating it. Moreover, the overall shape of the gunship also looks great, sleek, and smooth. Problem is, well, there are quite a few things many of us didn't like. First off, that Fox figure. My goodness. That was something. It was so exciting knowing that LEGO was bringing Fox into the mix of Phase 2 clones, but their execution of the design was not great. Inaccurate torso plus bleached print, definitely not the best. But the company did actually improve on the torso recently post-production, so well done LEGO for admitting their fault somewhat. Going to the gunship, I think the design for the ship overall was quite nice, at least to look at, but certain parts of it were also a bit odd for me, such as the doors, or actually main door, just being one panel instead of two like in the Clone Wars. Moreover, the small bay doors below the pilots having nothing also felt a bit out of place for LEGO, which is a company that usually sneaks in some funny and cool Easter eggs in the mix. Lastly, one thing I took note of with the set is that there are no opposing droids for the clones. Usually in a playset at this price, there are some enemies, as we'll see with the other playsets in this list. But no one really to oppose our heroes, except maybe Palpatine, who is still in his disguise at this point. So it's an okay set, but for a gunship, we have some really good ones coming up. Next on this list though, we have the ever controversial 75309 UCS Republic gunship. The gunship was massive news when it first won the vote for the next UCS set, and well, the design, it didn't disappoint for some. I'll be honest, this is a great, absolutely fantastic model. The look is so incredibly accurate to what was shown in Attack of the Clones, with the overall shape, the bubble turrets, even the interior rockets. Although I do find the rocket tubes a bit too blocky looking up top. But if you want the definitive gunship model that has the ultimate amount of detail, this is it. My issue is that it's just not minifigure scale, and given how large it actually is, it's such a difficult model to display. This is no criticism of the LEGO team at all for this, but since I'm essentially ranking the gunships on which one I want to buy the most, this one is not as high on the list because of those reasons. I'm a huge sucker for minifigure scale sets like the UCS AT-AT or Millennium Falcon, or even like an AT-ST. Those are amazing sets that make the minifigures feel a part of it, like these beasts are being lived in. With this set, it's just big and tough to store and display, and for those reasons, I'm not as big of a fan of it as other folks. There are some other critiques levied against this set, such as the figures not being exclusive to the UCS set, or the faction emblem being inaccurate on the box, which are all fair critiques, but the ones that matter most to me when I'm assessing the set would be its displayability, and then also its somewhat playability. Huge things for me. Hence why the third set on this list is 7163, the first LEGO Star Wars Republic gunship. And this is an absolute classic. We get 4 clone troopers of the awesome original variant, blue super battle droids, which are very rare now, and the famous original Jedi Bob. I will admit that my adoration for this set is partly due to my nostalgia glasses and overall desire to own this set, but it truly is special. Disregarding the minifigures, which that's pretty hard to do since they're bangers, the set is really good. It's based on the Attack of the Clones gunship with, again, the iconic design that is a bit blocky for today's sleeker standards, but there's a reason for that, because this set has a whole interior section dedicated for play. The set has an almost medical bay with a magnetic crate, which is and always has been awesome to me. You never see magnets in LEGO Star Wars sets these days. Moreover, this creative little feature is just so cool and fun for kids. I loved it ever since I first learned about the set a long time ago. Overall, great set for the time, still a competitive one. And now the next and final 2 gunship sets honestly could switch places because they are that good. But the runner-up for this list by the smallest margin is set number 7676, the Clone Wars Gunship. This was my gunship. This was the one I grew up with, and this was the one that was modded to death by many YouTubers and also child me many years ago. This is my gunship, and there are so many things going for it. The minifigure selection, first and foremost, come on now. Fantastic. We got Plo, Obi-Wan, Ventress, Cody. My goodness gracious. Could we have used 2 clone pilots? Absolutely. And that's honestly one of my main gripes I have with this set. It doesn't even come with one, but there were so many amazing play features with this gunship. There was a speeder bike included, as well as a Bacta station for your wounded figures. The set had stickers for the side art. It was so cool, so creative, and I loved it. I still love it to this day. The only reason it doesn't come out on top is that its design, while incredible at the time, does show some of its age, being less sleek than number 1. Also, not having any pilot figures come with the set was a real bummer. But the final set in this list is set number 75021, the Republic Gunship. This is the current definitive gunship. Some folks think it's the UCS set, but I think it's this one. Not only is it close to minifig scale, but this set has the play features many kids want, mostly the minifigures we want, and also the overall love that it's received that every LEGO Star Wars set strives to have. This set is just plain fun. It's similar in design to the 2008 version, but just improves on it a little bit by being a bit sleeker. It has the Attack of the Clones design with some great minifigures, getting the whole trio cast from the movies, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme, plus clones and droids. My issue with this set is that, although we got one pilot, which did help put this set over the other one, this set still should have gotten 2. Because the clone pilot this set came with, man, it was hard to come by. And come on, we want 2 pilots. We gotta get them next time. But in all fairness, this set is still so good from LEGO. If you ever get the chance to take a look at this one, or the number 2 set on this list, I'm sure you'll see what I mean. They have history, not just with LEGO, but with the kids who grew up with them. And because of that, yeah, this list is a bit biased, I'll admit. But just like with every hobby, we all have our favorites. Mine being the 2008 one by far. And that was my ranked list of every LEGO Star Wars gunship released. How would you rank them? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.